Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Athletics. Ready to go? Mookie Betts will get us started.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And that is out of play. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Zack Wheeler.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Turns and fires to Betts. Rojas under this one. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. One away. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it. And that is that. And we're back. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first.
Trey
Turner at the plate.
Shortstop.
Hey, partner, back. In 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
2 ball, 1 strike.
And that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here. Here's Bryce Harper. 1 down. Phillies down a run. Foul ball. 2-2 now. And they'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. It's a ball. That one felt good. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Alec Bohm. That misses the zone. 3-1. Hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting fourth.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to him here.
Schwarber.
Next offering way upstairs. Boom at first, 1 gone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Throws it away. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Batting sixth, the left fielder,
Max Kepler at the plate.
Kepler.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
The catcher.
And now it's JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fought off foul.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Philadelphia, Michael Conforto will climb in.
Conforto.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Smith.
Rojas settles underneath it, puts it away for the out. Here's Max Muncy. 2 outs, base is empty.
13, Max Muncy.
Castellanos ranges back. Forget it. He leaves the yard to right, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Chris Taylor. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Taylor races for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Digging in, Andy Paz in the dirt. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Realmuto up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The 1-2. Turner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. 2 outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Conforto puts it away. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Mookie Betts. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Ripped on a line. Rojas calls it in, and there's 1 away. Tommy Edman at the plate.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Castellanos should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to
The
hit.
first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down, a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that is that. Set for the bottom of the
Leading up
third,
for
and
the
now for the Phillies,
the
Bryce
first baseman,
Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Rips that one center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. And here comes
Now
Alec
batting,
Bohm.
third baseman, Alec.
Well, Chris, through the early
Whoa.
stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this
1-2.
game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up
And
next,
Kyle
to the
Schwarber
Phillies,
will come up.
the designated hitter,
The
Kyle
1-1.
Schwarber.
And
2
there's a
balls,
ball.
1
It
strike.
is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your
3-1.
starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is
right
going to have a
fielder,
very
number 8,
aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line
Castellanos.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got
That's
him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. On to the 4th.
Leading off
Now
for
it's
Los
the right
Angeles,
fielder,
the right
Michael
fielder,
Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
On the ground right side. Stop. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one wrapped foul. Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. It's 2-2.
Foul ball.
1 out, base is empty. Center field. Rojas under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes that
Up
funky
next
Muncy to the
Dodgers,
plate.
The third baseman,
2 down,
Max
nobody on. Top half of
Muncy.
inning number 4. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Sets him down on strikes. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now batting Max Kepler. That one missed.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hands full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
JT.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The throw to second, over to first, safe. This is Bryson Stott. Grounder might be 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Here comes Realmuto around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Here comes the throw. In there. He's safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Rojas stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's Harper now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body.
The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Realmuto up with it. Fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
The Dodgers trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that chance handled. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, step in. Kirby Yates on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler, the 1-1.
Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
2-2.
On the ground, Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Right through there, got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Tattooed and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 5-3. Base is empty, 1 away. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Will Smith to the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas snags it. Tries to get back and save. Muncy digs
Now
in.
the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. 2 outs. In the dirt. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Chris Taylor now. On the ground right side. Stott over to first in time. Taylor out on the play. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Conforto corrals it. 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Check swing, and he went. That
1
is
ball,
strike 2.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great...
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it stays fair. Into second, and he's got it double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double.
Hard hit left side. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman.
The way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And the inning is over. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Number 25, Matt Straw.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. That one not close, and the count's even at 2.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him? Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it gets by him.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now.
Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Tying run at the plate. Oh, look at the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that one finds its way through. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. And a swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Broken bat, and it's popped up. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Schwarber.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Foul ball there. Hit in the air out to center field. Edman in position. Makes the catch, inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. And here is Max Muncy. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's Mookie now. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th, and here is Max Kepler. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hernandez makes the catch for the out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 5, second baseman
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That one lifted to left. Hernandez hauls it in, 2 away. Throws to second. And digging in
now
for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Realmuto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a base hit. The throw into second. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1-2.
And now it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball. 2-2.
That's out to center field. Pages sizing this one up. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Also set for the start of the inning.
Now
and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Number 50, Orion Kerkering.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to
1
chase.
ball, 2 strikes. That's the ball.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Now, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Sneaks through, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a count 1-2. This one in the air. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 away. So last chance for the Dodgers. And next for LA, Michael Conforto. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. 2 outs. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Up and in, 2-2.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Close one here today. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix. So for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's O'Neill Cruz.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
The pitch. To the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Bowers towards the line. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Brian Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. That one hammered center field. Freeland settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the bait. Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at American Family Field, today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. How about a report on him, Chris?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
This is Bryce Turang. On the ground to third. To first. And a quick out, number 1. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. Skeens in his second season, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And it's fouled away. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
And that one hammered way back there. And it hits the fence. Around second is Yelich. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Top of the second. Here's Adam Frazier. Quintana back to work. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Tommy Pham. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One, two. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The center fielder,
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neill Cruz. And he swings through that one.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
And he chases that one. 2 away. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one out to right. And that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee. And now it's William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. Frazier to second. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And here is Hoskins.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
High in the air, out to right. Reynolds gets under it. They got it for out number 2. Now here's Jake Bauers.
The right fielder, Jake Bauers.
After a great start, he's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Frelick at second with 2 down. To the right side. Frazier whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Andrew McCutchen. And the pitch. That one the other way. And foul ball. The wind of the pitch. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down. So digging in, Enmanuel Valdez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty.
14,
Here's Joey Bart now. RBI single his last time up. Out to short. Ortiz fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
A swing and a soft liner. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Batting ninth.
This is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it, knows that the outfielder's not going to get there, lays out and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Grounded out his first time.
Bang.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Hayes. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
and
off
here's the
the
catcher,
The
Austin
catcher,
Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And takes low for ball
1 ball, 2
1.
strikes the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's Aaron Judge now. And that's outside.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right.
Ball,
Well,
that's
the
it.
scary part is it might be true.
Ripped to short. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty.
Batting third,
And here
the
comes
center fielder,
Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody
Bellinger in his 8th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Ball
that
1.
misses. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. No, inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. A massive home run. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. back here at PNC Park. And today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. What do you look for here?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's the center fielder,
Lead
O'Neill
up
Cruz.
for the Pirates, the center fielder.
We talk so much
O'Neill
about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Brian Reynolds here. Volpe. Throws to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Here's McCutchen.
The designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. And downstairs. Two outs. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Not close with that one, and now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that's in the dirt. McCutchen off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Bellinger makes the play, and that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Skeens back to work. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And a slider misses down and away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Fastball is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball
That's
1,
a ball.
no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Bottom of the second. This is Joey Bart.
Pirates, the catcher, Joey.
Max Fried will go to work.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Late swing, fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Here's Adam Frazier. Man at second. And a swing and a miss there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Fried out of the stretch, fires. That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Fair ball. Around second is Hayes. And he's got a double.
Hey, he beat it up.
Hung up in a rundown now. Oh, the throw is over his head. Good backup, though. He's right there and no advance.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Tommy Pham swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Hayes on third. Frazier at second with one away. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly.
And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Chases that one upstairs.
0-1's the count.
And it's even up.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position at bottom half of inning number 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big advantage in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1.
Ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. They take the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. Count full.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Stepping in, Austin Wells.
The catcher,
struck out swinging his first time.
Wells.
And he swings and misses at the initial
All
offering.
one's the count.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Judge rips that one. Going back. And that one is gone. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Just off the outside edge.
Nope.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's off the inside corner. 3-0. Skeens maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the
Lead up
ballpark
for the
as
Pirates,
we go
the right
to the
fielder,
last of the
Ryan
third. At the plate for Pittsburgh,
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Bellinger drop step going back into the bushes and gone. A soaring shot to center. It's 3-1. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Walked his first time. And that's in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. And another ball free. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
In the air, right side. And that's a fair ball.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't
Now
have to be impressive. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
McCutchen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the dirt. In the dirt, blocked. That one fouled off, 2-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Up next for the Pirates, Joey Bart. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. 2-2 now. Sneaks through, base hit. The run comes in from second. Now they get the runner in a rundown. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. A huge base running mistake there. So up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Bellinger. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit, doubled his first time.
Frazier.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. And that one ripped into right. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. The throw in.
Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner on first. And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neill Cruz.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Puts the tag on him, leaving the box. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldie, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30.